The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. The floodlights are shining down here in Munich. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And a league phase confrontation that should give us plenty to talk about in the Champions League. It is Bayern Munich versus Marseille.
I can't wait for this one today. The atmosphere is buzzing, and I'm hoping the football lives up to it.
And here's how Bayern will line up.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Number 17, Michael Olise. Number 10, Jamal Musiala. And number 9, Harry Kane. Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And this is the lineup for Marseille. Geronimo Rulli stands between the posts. Nayef Aguerd starts alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Let's hope it's one for lovers of pure football. Olympique Marseille get things underway. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Kimmich. Now with Olise. Michael Olise. Now with Musiala. Given away by Bayern Munich. Imad Abdelli. On to Greenwood. Now a decent position. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kane. News coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Well, Atletico Madrid were awarded the penalty, but the keeper guessed right, and he saved it with ease. It remains 0-0 with 10 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Excellent vision. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
Fabian. Well, understandably, a lot of interest in Harry Kane and how he might perform in this match. What are you expecting?
Yeah, 2 goals in his last game, and that's why we're focusing on him. He's just got great movement, really intelligent, finds those little pockets of space, and I'm sure he's going to do exactly the same again today.
And Marseille pushing forward with options available, but quick thinking defensively. Jamal Musiala. Diaz. Kimmich. Good use of advantage by the ref. And he's made headway. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish, very cool and collected.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And a good-looking pass.
Yeah, he always sees a pass, doesn't he?
Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Good-looking move. It on. Didn't have to think about it too hard. Neuer. Kimmich. Well, he's certainly not alone. Kane. And Diaz has it. There's the shot. The ball back with Marseille now. Nayef Aguerd. Now Bayern with acres of space out wide. Konrad Laimer. Top-class defending. Michael Olise. This looks interesting. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there, out of possession.
Konrad Laimer. Musiala. Read it well. Radier. And support available. A nice ball over the top. Luis Diaz. Now with Olise. Joshua Kimmich. Super tackle and they've won possession. Imad Abdelli. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. Really enjoyed watching Luis Diaz go about his business in the first half. What have you made of his performance up to this point?
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
Well, they get the ball rolling once more. It's advantage Bayern after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Alphonso Davies. On to Musiala. Well, no way through. Lost by Bayern. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Well, we often feel it is wall-to-wall football here on EA TV, just the way we like it. And how about this coming up live? It's Olympique Marseille. Decent chance! Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, there's a real sharpness to his play. Getting into good positions on a regular basis, isn't he?
Imad Abdelli. Marseille moving the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Andrew Vance, that's Andrew Vance. Please meet your wife at the steps of the main stand. Thank you.
Marseille recovering possession well. Timothy Weah. On to Greenwood. Imad Abdelli. Now opening things up. Determined defending. And passing it through. Oh, it's on! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Look at this, the pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and then it's really good centre-forward play, isn't it? Holds off the defender who's putting a lot of pressure on him, and then he just keeps his cool to finish well.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Timothy Weah. Now with Greenwood. Imad Abdelli. It's Weah on the ball. Greenwood. And he's won the ball. Oh, danger here. Now with Kimmich. It with authority, and the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Fabian. Weah. And Pavard on the ball. Wilting under the pressure, and now, and it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Well, underway again, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Bayern appear to be out of sight. Pavard. Greenwood. Abdelli. Well, Marseille couldn't keep it. Now with Greenwood. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Some advantage by the referee in Bayern's favour. Quick break could be on. just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. And that'll be a Marseille throw-in. And they're making a change. Way up. Abdelli. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Promising position, this. Out of play. Marseille throw in. Medina. Imad Abdelli. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And there it is, the referee's whistle. It goes into the books as a win for Bayern. What did you think of their performance?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too. It was actually easy in the end.
And the shining light for his team. No two ways about that. Harry Kane.
Yeah, he was my man of the match today. Everything he did was top quality, and without him, I don't think they'd have got a result.